Hello everybody and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. My name is CryptoStash and I hope you're all having an amazing week. Currently it is Wednesday and let's get straight into the charts as Bitcoin is right now doing something very interesting and potentially bearish. As you can see, Bitcoin today did hit that weekly pivot, but look at what happened afterwards. As you can see, we are right now back from where we started today. You can see the lows right here. Today's lows were at 86.3k and Bitcoin has right now just about dropped towards those levels. As you can see, if we look on the daily pivots, we did hit the daily R3 and basically this was our level right here from 2 days ago, basically from Monday, and so we did reject from here also. As you can see, we dropped down around 4.5%, and right now Bitcoin is trying to hold the lows. You can see the one of the reasons for this dump was basically the rejection from the pivot, the EMA acting as resistance, and also the stock market dropping below this support that I have right here. As you can see, basically this low was I did draw this order block from those lows right here that we did on the 1st of December, as you can see. And right now the S&P 500 did lose those levels, so this potentially means that it is possible for price to test the lows right here from the 10th of October and basically this low right here. So from the highs, basically from the all-time high, that would be around 6% correction. And while the stock market is dropping down those 6%, Bitcoin might take a very, very big hit. As you know, you can see the EMAs on the S&P 500 also starting to potentially flip bearish. On the daily time frame, they are still bullish, as you know, but right now we are testing that monthly pivot and also that 50 EMA trend line, as you can see. So if we lose it, the next one would be sitting at around 6,631. And basically, as I said, this order block is sitting at the second monthly pivot support. The dollar right now is just around the monthly pivot support, as you can see, finding basically the last hope of support right here. And if the dollar starts turning bullish, the stock market starts turning bearish, then this should take a lot of quite a bit of a hit on Bitcoin. And basically you can see this bear flag that we have right here and the value area low, the macro value area low from this whole range, yearly range that we have right here. Basically you can see if we start losing it, the next major support is sitting right here between 79 and 74k. This is, as you can see, and the last monthly support is sitting at around 63k, which for now we don't talk about this level. I am just talking about the level right here, and this drop basically will take us down around 13%. So if the stock market, as I said, drops 6% from the current prices, basically I do expect Bitcoin to follow. But as you know, nothing is certain. As long as we hold the structure right here, as I did also post on my X, as long as we hold the structure, basically the 786 right here, then I do expect for price to potentially go up once again. Ethereum right now, you can see pretty heavy rejection from the monthly pivot and basically on the weekly time frame from the yearly pivot right here. After those 3 weekly green candles, right now we are having a potential red engulfing candle creating. So if we measure it from right here basically down to the yearliest one, that would be around 24% of a correction for ETH. And if we look at Bitcoin on the yearly, a potential correction of around 20%, 20 to 23% will take us at exactly the, I think this is the 200 EMA. The 200 moving average is sitting at around 66k. So as I said, if we start losing the yearly pivot, this is where things get very bad for Bitcoin. As you can see, we did have liquidity all the way up towards 93k today, but price just swept the liquidity that we had left right here since Monday, and as you can see, very fast we did retrace back towards the downside. I do think we also did actually, we have not yet taken the liquidity below us, but in my opinion, Bitcoin is about to do just that, potentially by the end of the week. As you can see, the Fear and Greed index is right now around 25, potentially going back into that extreme fear zone if price starts dumping further down. The spot ETFs, let's see, we did have for yesterday another very significant bearish day. As you can see, 277 million of outflows. So basically the last 2 days we have over 500 million of spot ETF outflows for Bitcoin. Long versus shorts ratio for the day is right now, you can see, basically they are about the same, and in my opinion there were more buyers as of right now and they did get squeezed. Basically everybody was thinking that this would be the breakout. As you can see, this week that we left right here basically, and right now everybody that has longed right here is right now either liquidated or very deep in very deep losses. As you can see, we did have during this whole move towards the upside, open interest was not going up, and basically this is, you can see what happens next. Price dumped straight towards the downside around 4.5%. I do think that basically this drop on the stock market has also to do with the unemployment claims data that we had basically, which is the highest since 2021. Basically in 4 years it has been the highest since back then, and this also causing the stock market to basically go down. And also the Nasdaq did also look somewhat bearish on the daily time frame, as you can see. So right now it is dropping. As I said, next support would be that monthly S1. Same thing goes for the S&P 500 if we lose the monthly pivot. And I think this covers it for today, guys. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.